Now let's back to what we've been doing about solving the exponential function and log function. So again, in the note we mentioned about log function and exponential function, they're the inverse function. So they do need each other to support each other. But the step we mentioned about it is isolate the trouble on one side and then take the natural log on both sides in order to get rid of the exponential function. Or if you see is given is the exponential function, log function, exponential function, right? So this is will be something we say that undo each other. So let's take a look at that. Showtime. So what will be my trouble? So the trouble will be my log, and you do know that all about the base is 3. So that gives you inspiration. Giving my log, I'm going to use add the base to you. So the 3 will become my base because all about the base. I just add the base 3, okay? Why I do it? Because base the same side by side. Cancel out. So what do you left? You got x minus 4 is equal to 3 to the power 3. Housekeeping. X minus 4 equal to 27. And if I want to figure out the x, do the opposite. Minus 4 will be plus 4. So that will be 31. Do not overthink. Believe in yourself. You are amazing, okay? Moving on, 14, all about the base. Now you may say that, so I see my trouble, it's isolated by itself. Very good. Now all about the base. Natural log, what will be my base? The base is e. So given the log function, I'm going to, everybody, both sides, add the base to you. Why I want to do it? Because base the same, cancel out. So what do I left? I got 5x is equal to e to the power 2. Do not overthink. E to the power 2, just a number, okay? So now, solving that, undo times 5, the opposite will be divided by 2. So my answer will be e squared divided by 5. And yes, indeed, you are amazing. That is correct. Moving on. Loving it, that right? So you know that, I got my troubles here. Very good. So step 1 is your trouble isolated by itself on one side. No, now get it up to 4. So times 4 means I'm going to divide by 4. So now I have a log x minus 1 on one side equal to 2 divided by 4. You may say that, can I housekeeping? Of course, that will equal to 1/2, okay? Now, all about the base. You know that, Ms. O said that the base log, I do not see anything. The base will be 10. So I'm going to add the base 10 on both sides. I just add it. Why I want to do that? Because base the same, what happened? Cancel out. So I have a x minus 1 that is equal to 10 to the 1/2. Okay? Then you can say that, so you know what? I can rewrite the 10 to the 1/2 as square root 10. Why not? So now I'm going to solve for x. So both sides I need to do what? Plus 1. So my x is equal to 1 plus square root 10. Believe in yourself. You are correct. That is perfect. And no need calculator. Moving on. All about the base, okay? So my trouble is isolated by itself. Very good. Now, eagle eye. Every time when you see the natural log, you know the base is e. So why not? I'm going to add the base on both sides. And why I want to do it? Because base the same, cancel out. So I have a square root of x plus 2 that is equal to e to the power 1. Okay, now think about that. I want to undo. So how do I undo? Square root, what will be the opposite? Square. So both sides, I'm going to square that. Square root and square cancel out. I got x plus 2 is equal to e squared. And yes, again, I want to solve for x, undo. Plus 2, opposite will be minus. And yes, indeed, this is perfect. And you are amazing, okay? Moving on, you may say that, oh, Ms. O said that all about a base. The base is 6, okay? Now, I want you to recognize this. Housekeeping, all about a base. When base the same, I can do the business. And plus tells me I can rewrite this in the housekeeping simple way. Plus means times. So all about a base, 6 is my base, leave me alone. But plus tells me I can rewrite that as times. So now I have an x times x plus 5. That is equal to 2. Step 1, I can do the housekeeping, right? Then you can say that Ms. O said that all about the base. The base is 6. The log function, I need to use the exponential function to cancel that. So I'm going to add the base 6 on both sides. Now, recall why we want to do so, because base the same cancel out. Very good. So what do I left? I got x times x plus 5. It's equal to 6 squared. That becomes 36, okay? Then you can say that muscle memory, distribute. So I have an x squared plus 5x. That is equal to 36. And then you can say that, so muscle memory, I'm going to factor this out. So what can we say? Minus 36 will equal to 0. And factoring tells me first and last, right? So x times x will be x squared. What two number times give me negative 36 and add up equal to 5. So that will be positive 9 and negative 4. Now that gives you inspiration. Ms. Ong, I will have two answers. One is x equal to negative 9 and one is x equal to 4. Now, have you think about check it yet? When we check it, you know that no way, the negative 9 cannot be my solution. Why? Because we have a condition log, this is right here, okay? Log base 6 of negative 9. You know that, this is no solution. Why? Because the thing about my log function, right? Did you ever see my domain x can be negative? No. So therefore, the perfect answer, as you can see, only be x equal to 4. And this is the only perfect answer. That matched the question at the beginning. You might want to check, right? It tells you, please check for the extraneous solution, okay? Negative 9 looks good, but it's not doable in this case. Last one. All right, it's my trouble ready for me. You may say that too much. You are correct. So let's go. Let's go. We mentioned all about a base. Base the same when we do the business. Minus means subtract. So I can say that natural log of x divide x plus 1. That is equal to 2. Very good housekeeping. All about a base. Natural law tells me the base is e. So I'm going to add the base e on both sides to cancel out. Base the same cancel out. So now I have an x over x plus 1. It's equal to e squared. That's perfect, okay? Now, when we try to solve that, you may say that, Ms. Ong, I got lost. What should I do? Well, you do know that I don't like the denominator. So I'm going to undo. Divide. I'm going to times x plus 1 on both sides. That will be x plus 1 on both sides. Why I want to do it? So once I times that, my denominator is canceled out. I got x, it's equal to e square times that. Now, what do we say? I can do distribution. So I have an e squared. Remember, it's just a number times x and plus e squared. Therefore, you say that, Zone, I want to solve for x. X terms had to combine together, go to one side. So now I'm going to both sides minus e squared x. And that is equal to e squared, okay? Then what can I do? You may say that, Ms. Hong, I know that in order to see my x, I am going to factor out the x. So when I take out the x, what do I left? I got 1 minus e squared, and that is equal to e squared. So finally, I want to solve for x. So therefore, my x will equal to, what you see is what you got. E squared divided by 1 minus e squared. You may say that, haha, I got my final answer. But, what trouble we run into? The same thing. E, it's a irrational number about 2.718, right? So you know that no way. This guy, it's a negative number, which means I have a negative number, and which tells me no. I cannot have a negative number. That is unsolvable. So therefore, what is that tells us? Believe in yourself. No solution. Okay? And that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. And yes, indeed, no calculator, fun. So believe in yourself. What you see is what you got. But what we've been talking about, the exponential function and log function, they are the inverse function of each other. So they do need each other to